Hi everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome back to my live stream. Here you can ask your DDO questions, ask for DDO demonstrations, and ask for DDO advice. So yeah, please be my guest on my show, Ask Aldbar DDO Live. Well, that was very unfortunate. I had a serious disconnect and some serious internet issues. So I resolved them, but while I was at it, I went a serious break. Made sure, get my bathroom break in while I'm at it. And so on and so forth. But now we're back in the game, so hope it won't happen again. And yeah, here we go. It was a shame. I actually had a pretty nice audience going, so it is what it is. And I'm gonna step back into the high road. I already picked up all of the areas, so I've completely opened up my map. And now I just need to do the quests. But there's also some rare encounters. So I want to find them before I do the quests. Well, in between, so if any of them pop up on the map, I'll go get them. If not, I'll do a quest. Okay, one of them popped up. Let's go see it. Generally speaking, this guy gets away from you when it's impossible to catch him. And the trick is, just don't run after him, just wait. And he'll come back and attack you. Then you'll get him. If not, you can run around the entire map after him. Super annoying. One of the four quests over here is an escort mission. It was probably most players' least favorite, including mine. But whatever. We'll get it done also. But I did notice another rare pop up on the map. Wild Warriors. Let's go get him. We gotta help this guy protect him, and we'll get a chest if we do. I think it's like 3 rounds of 2 monsters each. Defeat the monsters, and then he's completed his task, and you get the reward. Well, that was that. Out of the random encounters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if we can find them all. But for now, we're going to do the quest. Yeah, in this quest, we've got to protect this guy. He's not the worst NPC to protect because, well, he doesn't die. But he does get attacked and get slowed down, so he's still annoying. Again, I'm going to open up my hirelings over here, just as a precaution. Precaution, I should say.
Though the cabin is empty, there is a note on the table before you. It reads, "Stepped out back for some fresh air. Read the dossiers, then meet me outside. BV."
You don't have to read all the stuff, thankfully.
Benson speaks as you approach. I know you're not looking forward to escorting me, but
Yeah,
I'll
no
have you
kidding.
know I'm more capable than you think when it comes to defending myself. I am a Harper wizard after all.
Just because the game tells you it knows you're gonna hate this quest doesn't make it
Help me
any
deal
better.
with this loathsome creature. It must have been summoned when I crumpled the scroll fragment by accident.
Unfortunately, the monsters spawn in based on his location, so you can't like just run ahead in this quest, clear everything out, come back and bring him through. You have to drag him along with you, so things actually spawn in. I mean, you can go all the way to the end, but it's not going to help you, because when you bring him, well, he's going to spawn trash.
Even though you were late, we still beat the Netherese here. We should act now, while they are
Yeah, there's a skip over here. I think I'm going to do it. I just don't feel like going around and attacking another boss. You end up coming up here anyway. Basically, you head down this path, go all the way around, and you come up onto this ledge, but whatever. This is also okay. Yeah, you would come through this path later. Yeah, basically the game's going to teleport him to you, so you don't have to, like, go looking for him. Well, he should at least teleport me to me. And here he is, right next to me. I can skip that dire bear.
You hear that?
This one over here is an optional, though.
Stirred up an ornery dire bear.
Yeah, so as you walk around, there's, like, different encounters. You don't have to do all of them, but doing them, well, optionals, to give you extra XP, experience points, so you're incentivized to go out of your way and do them. We don't have to.
How fortuitous that dire bear showed up when it didn't foil their ambush. Come and raid our forest, William. That'll teach 'em.
Yeah, once he gets attacked too much, you gotta talk to him. He puts up this barrier, and it'll freeze in place until you talk to him, so if he's running behind you and gets attacked, he might get stuck there unless you go back and talk to him. Gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, other than that, I'm just like dragging him through the woods. Every time I run into these Snow Peaks Festival champions, it's really cool because you get a monster, but he's totally white. Some of them look really interesting. Yeah, this next part is full of traps.
Don't be fooled by her cheerful demeanor. This one's crazy. You can see it in her eyes.
Oh my gosh, I got slowed by that trap so much. I can barely attack. Yeah, it's the proximity to the traps who can get you in trouble in this area.
The Netherese aren't in the habit of hiring bards. They must be desperate to find the Nether Scroll. In any case, they've blocked our road. After you defeat them, we'll have to find another way around.
Sure, whatever you say. Saw this guy poking out of the bush. not very good at hide and seek. It's kind of like a kid hiding behind a telephone pole. Another thing that happens when he gets attacked, he summons these dretches to come spawning off of him. So, more things to kill. I'm wondering if you can use it to spawn infinite amount of dretches for the monster manual. Probably should try it out. Just see what happens. Yeah, an attack up here on the ridge.
Just take care of our attackers and move into the forest when you're done.
And a Miststalker. The timing of these things sometimes is terrible. Okay, got him. You gotta clear out all this trash so I can do my escort mission. Get the guy safely to the end of the road. He won't follow me unless I defeat all the enemies on the way. Yeah, in the first starting room, there's a whole bunch of dossiers over there you can read, and they'll tell you like small amounts of information about each one of the bosses you're gonna encounter on the way. Basically, you can psych yourself up for the fight. You're gonna have to fight this enemy or that enemy or whatever. Other than that, it's not important. It's a little shortcut over here you can skip through. Walk through the bushes rather than going around. Cuts off a little bit of the quest. I will take any shortcut I can, especially in this quest. And especially because it's a collectible. Which, as you know by now, is the most important thing. Well, I hope you're all doing good. Enjoying the show. If you were here before, well, welcome back. Sorry for the disconnect. I'm not exactly sure how it happened or why it happened, so I can't promise it's not going to happen again, but I really hope it doesn't happen again. But yeah. He's back. Thanks you. Yeah, sorry about abruptly walking off. Just in case you missed it or whatever it is, I did complete that quest. Defeat the Medusa and looted the chest, and that was that. The end of that quest. Well, I have something called Dungeon Helper, or Dungeon Finder, or whatever it is. It's basically a fan-made DDO launcher who launches the game much, much faster than the classic DDO launcher. So if I disconnect for any reason, it's one click and I'm back in the game. So that way I don't have to like go through putting in my credentials again and going much faster. 15 Cleric or 15 Paladin?
An ambush! I should have expected this. This had better be the last of them.
15 Cleric. Okay. What domain are you going to go? Protection? Or are you going to go for luck domain? Why? For the PRR and MRR? You can go for Animal Domain and get a whole bunch of hit points. You can go for Protection Domain AF, that's the PRR MRR. But you can also go for Luck Domain, and you'll get a no fail on your ones when it comes to saves, which is really good. Basically means that once you've maxed out your saves, you're like invincible. Well, at least invincible to save-based attacks. So, I'm not sure if it's bitter or not. I really want to make a completely immune tank. Basically a tank who can ignore everything. Can't get knocked over, no slippery surfaces, no petrification, no quill, no fear, no negative levels, no curse. Yeah, tons of high absorption, no fail on saves, etc., etc. One of those kind of builds. Here we are at the end fight.
Do not underestimate
We need to fight this one guy over here.
of this one. The Netherese didn't hire him for his good looks.
Yeah, my single aspect of the build is to be immune to everything. That's what I mean by maxing it. You mean probably maxing PRR.
Watch out! Never leave an opening like that.
For anybody who just joined now, we're just discussing different kind of tank builds. Basically characters who can, well, suck up tons of damage or avoid tons of damage, and basically take the focus of all the enemies in the quest, while letting the other players focus on attack.
Well, how about that? I'm glad we dealt with that headache. Ah, well, now go and open up the artifact container.
I see. You basically take one aspect of the build and just go full ham on it. Basically kind of glass cannon, but you want to do that with a take.
Should no longer be a threat
I
to
see.
the operation now that it's safely ordered inside the artifact container. Feel free to take anything else you find inside.
Got the collectible by using a jump. Well, the Barbarian is not going to... Well, Barbarian will do hit points. If you want to go crazy hit points. Yeah. Barbarian hit points is very nice. I'm assuming you're going to use a Dwarf because you want to have extra con and stuff like that. ASMR? Oh, for the bond? I see. Got it. Hi, Mara G, and welcome to the stream. I forgot to summon my Harlings to follow me, so I have to resummon them again.
The once proud castle has fallen to ruin. Its halls, inaccessible save for some few rooms near the entrance, now provide shelter from the night for adventurers along the high road.
You can get casting while raged also by changing your cleric domain, domain of destruction, and also by getting it from the epic destinies. So, but if you're gonna go, I just go primal avatar and do this for my heal. I've got the primal scream, and that thing's fully maxed out, and yeah.
Adventurers stand around the campfire, telling tales of their exploits and griping about their traveling companions.
Yeah, so in this quest particularly, I'm walking around over here. I need to find a scroll that's been hidden. So there's a whole bunch of adventurers who are stopping by over here and checking this place out. And one of my side objectives is to talk to everyone. They don't really talk to me, but yeah, walking around and I click on them.
Spirited wanderers sing and
They don't know
share
that there's something
stories
hidden in this
around
place.
campfire. Some gently mock their comrades from the other campsite. A dwarven merchant has a makeshift store in the ruins. It may be wise to make sure your supplies are well stocked.
What are you going to do with Grandmaster of Flowers? I mean, you're going to be centered? This is a very rare case where you have a quest, or in the quest is a vendor who sells an item who is necessary for the quest. This is almost unsure. Actually, there isn't any other place in DDO that I can remember where there's a vendor in the quest who sells something who is critical for that quest. There are vendors some places, but they're not critical for the quest. Basically, I needed to buy an adventurer's torch.
The nether scroll does not appear to be in this
I
part of
see.
the castle. You will need to find a way to get deeper inside. This old fireplace sits on the rear of the fireplace, opens smoothly, pulled open by some hidden mechanism.
Well, you can also get deflect hours if you were going to go for Tabaxi, Trailblazer. Or Tabaxi. I don't know if Tabaxi has it. Yeah, still discussing different abilities, ways to make a tank build. Try to get all the different critical attributes all stuffed into one build. Meanwhile, we've opened up a secret passageway and gonna fight some enemies.
Netherese agents. Could these have been the missing party?
Well, you can get deflect arrows. I'm assuming you're getting that from whatever it's called, Grandmaster of Flowers. Also, I'm going to do some optionals here just for the fun of it.
This tower served once as a guard tower and beacon in the night for travelers along the high road. Now it stands dark and broken.
As I've mentioned before, because this character is kind of new, I mean, I haven't played a lot in this server. I would like to unlock things in my monster manual, so I do have I don't know where it is, gargoyles someplace in here. I don't know if, no, it's underneath shadow. Probably undead. I'm not sure where, but there's these gargoyles I want to kill. And there's a named one at the top over here, so I'm going to go kill him. Try to kill him.
Atop the tower rest a number of grim-faced gargoyles.
You got a special, unique look. This particular gargoyle, like the purple horns. The gargoyle lord. Pretty sure I'll get him in my monster manual, I'm just not sure where. Because apparently he's not a regular gargoyle. Thought he was a shadow. So, I don't know. Should count at least as one of them. Not sure which. Guess we could check.
The large umbral gargoyle dissolves into shadow. This tower can once again be a beacon for travelers.
Yeah, here he is. He's in underneath shadow. So he's an undead gargoyle, and they put him in the undead category. So some of the breakables drop items. And yeah, I'm using an elixir now who increases my dice roll to get better random gen loot. So hopefully I'll find more stuff with 2 slots in it. A lot of traps here also. Okay, this guy is going to keep on teleporting himself away. And I need to try to fight him. Whatever, he's got these staffs he uses to teleport around this place. So if I destroy the staffs, he won't be able to keep on escaping me. That's my objective. First I want to clear out some of this room. This is a very nasty room. It is very easy to get overwhelmed in this room. Why do I have to have a lantern now? This random thing doesn't feel very random to me. Sorry. You're at Naga. Hope he doesn't blast me with his eye beam. Hey, Bill Woods, what's up? Good to see you. How are you doing? Might as well do this room. I was already here.
A lone staff stands suspiciously in the center of this room.
You can disable these staffs either by breaking them and taking a whiplash, or you can actually use, you can like sacrifice some kind of something to it, your ability. Well, good morning, Bill. I'm assuming you're someplace in the US if it's morning for you right now.
Had the
Well, that's the attitude.
Found this hidden cellar, no mere rats would have stood in the way of their drunken revels.
Yeah, I'm just doing some optionals in this quest. Don't have to go into this room, but I'm gonna... Well, I felt like going into this room and clearing out the cellar from all these rats. Well, if you've got internet, it's not that far out in the woods, so everything's about perspective. You got internet and running water. What else can you ask for? Yeah, so this guy we're hunting down. Well, the truth is we're trying... Yeah, there's a nether scroll in this quest, which is like the quest objective to find. But to get to it, first we have these 2 protectors we need to get past. And one of them uses these staffs to teleport from room to room, so I can't attack him. So I'm eliminating the staff so he doesn't have a way to escape me, evade me. And now I've tracked him down. This is his final room, so he won't be able to teleport away now. Of course, I've got a rebuff because buffs keep on running out. And he can't teleport away. And now he's stuck.
A soft magical din can briefly
And I have defeated him.
as the overseer collapses. Then there is only silence.
I don't know if I can actually break this particular quarterstaff. I don't have a bear trap. And I can't cast arcane energy. But I can just break it and risk the whiplash. Let's hope I don't die. Set the entire room on fire. Okay. This area is clear. Now I'm just circling back to the room I was here before. I think there's a secret door over here that basically is a death trap because a whole bunch of mephits come out and run you over. There might be a collectible or a chest in there, which makes it obligatory for me to see what's inside. Get my hireling over here to search for it. Well, at least they're honest about this trap. They give you a trap who's has a very good chance of killing you, but they give you a resurrection shrine. So it's like, well, we killed you, but at least you can resurrect yourself. So it's not that bad, I guess. Okay, anyway, so we got one of these bosses, and now we've got to go clear the second one. There's a water elemental, corrupted water elemental.